Hey YouTube friends, it's been a minute since I've joined you here on YouTube. Hope you're doing great. Hope this video finds you doing well. Kind of just wanted to give you just a quick review of a purchase that I just recently made. Last video I showed you I was striving to kind of have a nice Bermuda lawn that we've established here predominantly from seed on our 3+ acres that we have here. And as you can see, man, we're here in the middle of the day, almost 12 o'clock, and you can see the lawn is doing great. I'll maybe show you some different shots here in just a second, but it's established well, it's thickened up, it's greening up, and it's done great. But I was previously cutting this 3 acres with a John Deere, it was an E110 42-inch deck. We bought that back when we had just a ½ acre of property. And with the 3 acres that we've got, that 42-inch, that John Deere, just taken me a while. Plus, I've picked up some larger properties that I'm also cutting on the side as well. Not very many, just a handful, and just needed something a little bit more powerful and a little bit bigger deck, and kind of conquer these, these tasks just a little bit quicker. And so been researching, and was looking at moving to a 0 turn. And I'll be honest with you, I was torn between Gravely and Spartan. That was the 2 predominant ones I was just looking at, kind of tossing over. And as you can see, I ended up choosing the Gravely. This is the Stealth Edition 2023 ZTHD. And I just want to give you just a quick tour, give you a little bit of review. Maybe you're looking for one. I didn't find a whole lot of videos about the Stealth Edition. And so maybe this video will help you if you're pondering, looking at purchasing one yourself. Maybe this will help give you some information you need so you can make an informed decision. And so let's check it out. All right, so you can see this is the Gravely ZTHD. This is the Stealth Limited Edition. I learned that they do these every year. They release a set number of limited edition in this black kind of midnight color, and I just think it looks awesome. Not that the regular Gravely color doesn't look good, but this just stands out, gives you some nice curb appeal, gets the neighbor's attention. I've already experienced it here. One of my neighbors came over and was like, man, that's a nice looking 0 turn. What is that? And so this is the Gravely ZTHD Stealth Limited Edition. This is the 23 edition, and I'm just going to kind of walk around, give you a little bit of an overview, show you some things that kind of stood out to me as to why I ended up choosing the Gravely instead of the Spartan, and maybe some others that folks mentioned to me. First thing you can see here is, man, just a big, nice, heavy-duty deck. That you can see here. This is a 52-inch. It is the X Factor 10-gauge steel deck that you see right there. It is 52-inch, and man, it's just heavy-duty, nice anti-scalping wheels there that you see across the front. And man, I already see a difference in the cut versus my John Deere that I used to cut our 3+ acres. I'm telling you, just a difference maker as far as the quality of the cut, and then also just some of those thick parts of the lawn, maybe where my John Deere would struggle a little bit. This thing just is cutting right through it. So 52-inch deck that you can see there. One thing I like is it has all sorts of adjustments that you can make as far as your deck height. You just simply push this in, and then you can choose from 5 inches, all the way down to 1.5. You just push that in, and then you can just, this is a magnetic system. You just pull it up and put it wherever you like. I'm at 2.5 was where my last cut was. And then you also, if you're transporting, so I have it in transport mode right now, you just push this all the way forward. It locks it in, and that's in transport mode, so you can just don't have to worry about hitting anything. And then when you get ready to cut, you just push it in and pop this front piece forward, and it'll drop it down to whatever size that you have, height you have set. And so nice deck. Again, just an incredible cut. You've got your control center over here that is laid out You've got your choke, you've got your key to start the engine, then you've also got the throttle here, you've got your switch to engage or disengage the blades. I've got your hour meter here, so you know how many hours you've got on the machine, so know when to service it. And then also got the switch here for the lights, which is a great addition to this limited edition, stealth edition. It does include the lights. You can see those there. So that's a nice upgrade that is included on this edition. Not only does it have the the unique color, it's got some great decals that they've placed upon it. I mean, look at these grips. These grips are an upgrade. Love the look, love the feel, and that's just a great adjustment they made there on this. It does have the fuel gauge on it that you can see right there, so you can look real quickly, see where you're at on fuel. And also made in the United States of America, which is incredible. Appreciate that. Appreciate products made in the United States. Another upgrade with the Stealth Limited Edition is the seat, which is important. That affects your overall, your health, your feel, your back. As I'm getting older, as we're all getting older, those are things that we tend to kind of think about a little bit more maybe than when we were younger. And so this is a upgraded seat here, and very comfortable. My grandparents have a Gravely that is several years old, still works. That was one of the reasons at the end I'll share with you that led me towards choosing the Gravely, maybe over the Spartan, but definitely a difference in this seat versus their seat. You can definitely feel it. A lot more comfortable ride. It does have the armrest here, so you can see if you're not an armrest fan, you can easily pop those up, get them out your way. But if you want the armrest, they come right down, and that's an incredible seat. I've been very impressed by that. I also have the rubber floor mat that is included on this edition that helps maybe take away some of the vibration. And again, one thing I appreciate is this easily pops up. And so you can get right down there, blow it out, get all the grass, the clippings, and then you just set it right back down. So easy access for that, and nice rubber mat to kind of take away some of that vibration. So again, just love this Stealth Limited Edition. On this other side over here, on your left side, if you're sitting in the seat, you've got a place for a cup holder, a storage if you want to put your phone, or something like that. They've got the compartments there for you, and then we got your gas here, which I love the location of that. I've seen some where they kind of stick it out on the side. I think I seen that maybe like I was looking at the Arian's icon maybe, and I saw where one guy had shared where it's on the side angled, and it had broke, and I just thought that was a design flaw. And so I really appreciate this being here, easy to feel, but it's also kind of out of the way. You don't got to worry about bumping in anything with it. And so gas tank here, seat easily lifts up, so you can easily service things if you need to. You can see the fuel tank here. I believe it's it's either 5 or 5.5 gallon capacity, so that's very good upgrade versus what I had there on the John Deere. And so seat easily lifts up and sets right back down. You can see another thing I appreciated is the Kawasaki motor, which is known for its dependability. This is a machine. Not that the Kohlers are terrible, but the Kawasaki here, this is a 23 horsepower FR691V, and I'm telling you, I already just could see and feel the difference cutting with this versus the 19 horsepower engine that's in the John Deere that I had. I'm telling you, this thing it just cut through it so easily. Incredible cut, no loss of power. I've just been impressed upon this with the first hour or two of using it. Very dependable machine, engine, and you can see you can easily get to items that you need when it's time to service it, time to do the maintenance part of it. You can easily, there's your fuel filter right there that you can easily get access to, change it if you need to. And there is your There's your places for your hydraulic oil. I believe for the hydraulic pumps is right there and right over there. And then another thing I appreciated is you can see they made it easy for the oil change. And so you've easily got access to the oil filter right there, so you can get in there and change that. And then the drain for the oil is easily accessible to get to as well. And so just a great product. You can tell it's very heavily well built. Did a great job on this. Another upgrade on the Stealth Edition, in addition to the decal that you can see there. We talked about the seat, we talked about the grips, the rubber floor mat, and the lights that is also included. But another upgrade that is included is these tires, these rear tires. I mean, man, these rear tires, look at this. Man, beefy. Got some incredible grip. Not only does it make the machine look great, some great curb appeal, but it really is a difference maker on your lawn. I know you look at this and you're like, that would tear up my lawn, but it actually doesn't. I mean, it gives it a better grip, and when you go to make your turns, I'm telling you, I've mentioned before about my grandparents. They have a Gravely. They actually have a ZT HD from a couple years ago. Theirs is still working great, but I've noticed with theirs, using both machines, they don't have these beefier tires, and theirs tends to kind of tear up the grass a little bit more. And I cut this literally just a little while ago. So look at this. You can see the Bermuda lawn here. Still got some places that are filling in and thickening up, but there are no places where I turned that it tore it up. I'm telling you, these tires just do a great job. And look great, and I'm telling you, they're a difference maker. Man, these front wheels here, man, look how just beefy them things are. Just great job. Overall, impressed with this machine. Gravely, this is the 2023 ZT HD Stealth Limited Edition. They only make a set number of these, and again, they just did a great job. Very impressed with it so far. And there was a couple things that kind of led me this way to Gravely. Number one, kind of the reputation that I had heard not only from others, but also with my grandparents, my family having their own experience, and just really have had a good experience. That was mainly that was kind of the tipping point for me. A tipping point for me that made me kind of choose Gravely over maybe like a Spartan that I'd really been considering. Is that family history, and then also it's made in the USA, and then it's just a great warranty. I believe it's a 4-year or a 400-hour warranty, and so very impressed with it. This is definitely going to help me out, not only cutting these 3 acres here, but I've got some additional bigger property I've been cutting, and then also I'm planning on maybe picking up 3 or 4 yards just to cut on the side to make some extra money, and this machine will definitely be able to handle that for sure. So just going to give you one last kind of look around here. ZT HD Stealth Edition, they did a great job with this machine, and I encourage you, go check it out if you're in the market for one. 52-inch deck, again, X Factor deck there. This thing has been awesome. So go to your local dealer, check them out online. Hopefully this video helps you out and gives you some information you've been looking for. And hey, as I use this, maybe when I get to the 50 or 100 hour mark of using it, maybe I'll hop back in and give you an update on this zero turn mower. Until then, hope you enjoy your day, and we'll see y'all soon. God bless y'all.